Last time on KBerry.
Finish your discovery, Grubbo. Start the trial. I'm sorry, excuse me? Who's... broaching in front of everyone. Objection! Wow, it seems the trial is heating up. What's good, everybody? My name is Kristic, and welcome back to HiveSwap and the Trial of a Century. We are just about to hear the recording grub play for Bronya's quote-unquote truth? I don't know, we'll see. Daria, please, just tell us what happened to the book. If you say that you're innocent, I promise to believe you, but you have to say something. I'm not dignifying anything that comes out of that brown-noser's pathetic, ignorant gash. The nearest ignorance of gashes is, as always, what's caused the entire mess. What is that supposed to mean? Okay, Daria, don't gang up on her. Why the fuck not? She's trying to get you to gang up on me. I didn't even want to come to this stupid field trip. Can't you see this is a set? There, now we've all heard it. Oh! Okay, that was... I thought it was going on now. That does not help. Bronya herself, in her own words, suspected that Daria was the one who defiled the book. I think that's an oversimplification of a very complicated situation. What does Bronya think? Well, that says it all. It does sound pretty clear-cut, but it's obvious that Bronya was just trying to stop the argument at any cost. Totally, but that sort of free-form psychological analysis doesn't fly in court. Listen again. There will be a detail that stands out, I promise. But everyone just calm down. We are calm. The only one pitching a fit here is Lynira, as usual. I'm not pitching a fit. I'm just trying to help Bronya keep everyone in order. Lynira, really? Because what it sounds like is you're trying to kick him up. Wait, stop the tape. Yes? Bronya, you actually think Daria did it, don't you? Congratulations, you have accurately gleaned from context where I was going with this. However, I will fail to see how this observation serves your case. If we are all in agreement that Daria did it, why are we wasting time on this ridiculous charade? Oh, is the trial over already? Damn, it was just getting interesting. No. I want to think a bit harder before pressing a statement next time, kiddo. Yeah, thanks for the well-timed advice. No problem. Press here? You're all awful to each other. It's because we're such close friends. I don't think that's the case. Right? Oh, haha, case. We're in a trial. Funny. Are you sure about that? That's just how friendship is sometimes. Is that how your best friend talks to you? Oh, well, this isn't about me. But you know, I even saw Lynira and Lanke holding hands a little while ago. I think there's something else here we're missing. Everyone just calm down. We are calm. The only one pitching a fit is Lynira as usual. Because... I don't have to say shit about shit. Happened in a book. Say something. Okay, so I can't press here, but I can press here. Wait, why did you tell Lynira to stop? It's because she... Oh, ooh, I like her. She's cool. It's because she's got her nose permanently stuck up Bronya's nook. I do not. And she's a dreadful liar. That's not gonna serve you well off planet, kid. That's fine. I'm never going off planet. I plan to serve as a midwife to the mother grub, as is befitting a proper member of our caste. You know being a midwife isn't even fucking real. Yes, it is! Yeah, when's the last time you saw one then? They're cloistered. We're not supposed to see them. Drown me. Is the fence going somewhere with this? Upon reflection, I guess not. Really? Because sound like cold. I think I pressed all of them. Book, trying to say shit about shit. Just tell her where the book is. Brown and Gash, blah blah blah. Don't gang up on her, why the fuck not? She's trying to come on field trip. The only one pitching a fit here is Lanira. Trying to help everyone keep in order. Oh, excuse me. Xefros said he saw Lanira and Lanky holding hands a little while ago. Which is pretty wild. You should scope out your evidence to see what that lines up with illicit hand-holding. Illicit hand-holding. Not a key. Nail polish? Oh, no, his are red though. Hers, I don't know what color hers are. Nail file? This was in Daria's bag. Well, at least she cares about good nail hygiene. Saying, nail polish magazine, missing pages, locker key. Present this. I'm sorry, I have no idea what this is supposed to mean. Stop embarrassing yourself. Shit. Okay, so it's definitely here. You've got Bronya's itinerary in your evidence pile, which might explain why Lanira and Lucky were holding hands. See, I clicked it. I clicked this right here. Did I click it at the wrong statement, maybe? Wait. Before continuing, I'd like the court to examine Bronya's itinerary for the trip. Oh? Let's see it then. Objection. Your Honorable Tyranny, I don't see what relevance this line of inquiry has to the case. This feels suspiciously like stalling for time. What's wrong, Stells? I thought you liked a tight itinerary. It's easy. No, don't air out our laundry like that in public court. Keep your shirt on, babe. I meant it literally. Bronya here was the one who established the initial timeline for the case. Don't you want to make sure she's dotted all the proverbial I's and slashed all the metaphorical T's? So you know that I have a weakness for grammatical punctiliousness and, well, fastidiousness in general. Yeah, that's why I've carefully pressed hidden coffee rings into every notebook you own. You really know how I wrinkle my pressed collars. You really know how to wrinkle my pressed collar. God. Love to see this kind of stuff. Please, you didn't even let me explain. If you look at the first line of the itinerary, you'll find reference to the term accountability. What's an accountability? Well, that's when friends learn about being responsible together. I was right. Responsibility is a very... She makes us hold hands every time we go anywhere together. Oh, that's humiliating? Yes. If I never have to feel Lanira's clammy, sweaty palm in mine again, it would be too soon. Hey! So you're saying that Lanira was your accountability buddy? Unfortunately. Which would make Wanashi Daria's. Oh yes, we always have so much fun together. No, we don't. Oh, she was so pissed. Bronya, I want to be absolutely clear on where everyone was and when. Can you tell us about your accountability system in a little more detail? Crap. Well, I don't see how it could hurt. I assure you. She looks so pleased with herself. Assignment of accountability buddies is standard practice. Our cloister does not currently experience the kind of problems that would cause me to be suspicious of my friends. There is no special reason behind it, besides as a way to keep track of special duties. And since you asked, I can confirm that the accountability buddy pairs up on this trip were 1 Lanky and Lanira, 2 Monashi and Daria. These were decided by Lanira and I ahead of time. Have I answered all your questions? To be honest, not really. Would you mind going over all that again? Oh, of course. It would be a pleasure to waste as much of your time as possible. I assure you. Assignment of accountability buddies is standard practice. Wait, didn't you just tell me earlier that you had a friend who was, cold? Well, yes, I suppose I did tell you that. Yeah, you said it was because of this series, too. I told you that as well, yes. That was several sweeps ago, however, but in my testimony, I said that we do not currently experience any problems that would give me cause to be suspicious of my friends. Okay, but do you think that's kind of an important detail? If you insist. Assignment of accountability buddies is standard practice. Our closer current problems that would cause suspicion. However, several sweeps ago, a friend of mine had an incident which led to being called. I sometimes wonder if she could have been saved if she had an accountability buddy, but that did not factor into my decision to implement the practice when I became the eldest in the cavern. So you see, there's no special reason behind it besides as a way to keep track of special duties. Let's press this. Wait, is there any significance behind the pair-ups you chose? No. What do the rest of you have to say about that? Well, objection. The rest of you are not currently on the stand. They've been interjected the whole time and you haven't complained yet because it wasn't advantageous for her to complain about until now. I'm impressed, Els. You've got it in you after all. Must I remind you that the job of an auditor is to investigate lapses of judgment and doctor within the deepest and most secretive bowels of the Empire. We are the ones who decide the fates of legislators who lose their way. We have to be at least twice as canny, if not half as brutal. I'll have to watch my back once we're off planet. Well, not if I watch it for you, sweetheart. Wow, was that an innuendo? I knew this trial would awaken things in you. This quadrant vacillation is whack. I don't understand what any of that meant, but can we get back on track? There's no standing behind it, that's all she'll say. Oh, I press this again. The incident that led to your friend. I'd rather not rehash my tragic backstory. Aw, man, this story is a huge downer. Gosh, maybe you're right. No, that's okay, Bronya. I'm sorry for bringing it up again. It was insensitive of me. Thank you. You're being too nice. Thanks.
That wasn't a compliment, Joey.
There is no special reason behind it. Okay, so I did that one. I did that one. I guess press here. This is the last one I can press against. What kind of special duties? By special duties, I mean completely normal responsibilities. Like handing out the snacks, taking care of the locker key, doing bed checks, keeping track of the luggage, leading the travel games and group sing-alongs, etc. You don't trust your friends to keep track of those things on their own? Of course I do. It's just that everything is more fun if you're doing it with a buddy. Even the morning chores. Ugh. I don't think they think that way. Since they're completely normal responsibilities, could you add them to your testimony? Certainly. Press. Wait, what kind of travel games and group sing-alongs? Well, just the old standards, I suppose, like drones and defects, guess the subservice, long live the Empress. We sing old imperial hymns and Elderic sea shanties. You do. I mostly do my nails. Even Llanera spends most of her time listening to HTD 2D these days. Hi, I like the production. This is starting to sound disconcertingly like holidays back home. And since you asked, I can sign things. Yep. Okay, so let me see here. What do we got for evidence? Got the nail file and the nail polish. What the hell is that for, though? Let's Jesus. Sounds like there's an accountability pair that had access to the lockers. Okay, yes. Present. Wait, did you say that the accountability pairs up were responsible for taking care of the locker keys? Yes. Aha! What now? Tirona said that she saw the thief stealing into the bathroom. It says here in your itinerary that the key was with Llanera and Lanke from 1515 to 1545. But Tirona saw the thief make off with the book while the train was going under a tunnel at 1540. So it means that Daria had no way to get into the locker during the time frame the book was stolen, meaning that she must be innocent. Right? Oh, I think Joey did it. That's right, isn't it? Why isn't anyone saying anything? I must vigorously What? Is that really the conclusion you've drawn from the evidence presented, with this rich tapestry of potential indiscretion laid bare before you? Yes? Incredible. Oh, Titus, this is exhilarating. Why didn't you tell me? The pure jolt of adrenaline that one feels when seeing a wrinkle in someone's argument and preparing to decisively, irrevocably, methodically iron it out. Stop drawing it out, Stells. You're making a mockery of the court. I'm not the one making a mockery of this sacred institution. Your so-called defense can't possibly be taking this seriously. She's probably right. Observe the condition in which the locker was discovered. Huh? What? The thief used force to obtain their quarry. All you've done is prove your client's guilt. What clever rhetorical feint will you whisper in your protege's ear this time, Titus? Oh, wonderful question. What do you have to say for yourself, my trusty protege? Well, we don't know how the locker was broken into, so we can't prove anything definitively yet. Right? Wrong. We do, in fact, possess the means of burglary. What? What do you have to say for your client now?
Oh no, Joey. Maybe Jerry did do it after all.
No! We can't give up just like that. You know, we just met like half an hour ago. No offense, but it's weird how invested you are in this. It's not right! Tough shit. Excuse me, everyone. Why are you fighting me when I'm trying to help you? But I'm just saying this seems more like a personal problem than anything to do with me. So what if it is? I don't like this kangaroo court. I don't like seeing people get taken advantage of for the amusement of others. I'm going to blow this case wide open and prove the truth, no matter what. An admirable goal, but how do you intend to do that when the issue is so cut and dry? Surely you don't happen to miraculously have an item in your possession that suggests another culprit. I might. That was in Daria's bag. Is it this? What about this? Stop embarrassing yourself. Shit. Hint? Titus, I wonder. Titus? Oh, Titus, you suck. Well, I can't do that. It's not that. These? How about this? What are you doing? I don't know! This? Nail polish? Maybe this will change your mind. Yawn. Fuck. I wonder. Ah! It's not that. That? Okay, this time. I have it for sure. Please, can I? You're all about tyranny. I think we're finished here. Think you might be right, buddy. Wait. A little disappointed, to be honest, though. It'd be a better show than this. Don't. Daria, let's go. Wait! Attention, everyone. Before we do anything hasty that we might regret later, I have a few facts to point out. The log was vandalized using a sharp cutting implement. Although this could have indeed been accomplished using the nail file found in Daria's locker, there are other items aboard this train car that could achieve a similar effect. For example, a bladed strife specubus? Huh? There is someone sitting in the galley right now currently in possession of such an item. To not consider all possibilities at this juncture would be irresponsible. Therefore, I suggest the defense call this new witness to the stand. Oh, the dude with the sword. Tigiri. Tigiri, this Jade Blood accuses you of committing the capital offense of vandalizing a sacred historical artifact, which also happens to be a piece of subservice contraband. Do you understand the gravity of the accusation? It is a double crime. I don't know what a specubus is. Or is that what they call the sword? What if I did do it? What? Wild. What? Is this a confession? We're just talking hypotheticals here. See, the troll who committed this crime was both nimble with a blade and true brain genius. And while I will not admit anything that would incriminate me, based on these attributes, you are right to suspect me. Oh my god, are we really doing this? I must defend my honor. I wouldn't expect a low blood to understand. We're the same blood caste, you absolute dumbass. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to her. Joey's not gonna rise to some weak bait like... Just try me. Oh, shit, she did. Let the games begin. Let's engage in a thought experiment. Let's say I did it. Let's say we are having a deeply intellectual exchange of free speech, in which the possibility of my participation in such an act would not result in prosecution. In such a model, one might say that this crime could not have been accomplished with a third-rate specubus such as a nail file. The cut is too elegant to have been inflicted by a plebeian using a feminine grooming tool. If you are saying that this crime was indeed a feat of agility and intellect, then it must have been committed by the most cunning warrior poet of the train. In theory. Huh. Are you satisfied with the current witness is... Oh yeah, I was right. Satisfied the current witness is obviously trolling the court. Well, yeah, aren't we, all trolls here? We sure are. Anyway, something is still bugging me. Let's go over it again from the top, if you insist. Oh, God, this guy. I filled it up too much. Let's engage in a thought experiment. Blah, 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 blah. Press! But why? It is the duty of the philosopher to ask questions. No, I mean, why should we guarantee that you won't get prosecuted? Promising that you won't face consequences for what you say is kind of like giving you a special privilege. I didn't realize this code was being run by a bunch of CJWs. I'm sorry, what? Are you seriously accusing me of high blood privilege? No, I'm accusing you of being a coward. I see that I underestimated you, but in order to defeat me in this theoretical paragram, you must first prove that I had the motive and the means to compensate for your natural deficiencies. I will throw you a bone and admit that in such a model, one might say that this crime could not have been accomplished with a third-rate specubus such as a nail file. Yeah, okay. We're gonna press here because they're free real estate. Stop right there. You dare to cut me off in the middle of a sentence? Yes, I dare. It's my right as a defensive legis. No, it is extremely rude. What? Hate to break it to you, kid, but interrupting witnesses is pretty rude. Let me get this straight. Lying, murder, blackmail, blatant contempt of the court. Okay. Interrupting, finally out of bounds. Yeah, what do you think we are? Complete monsters? Boom. Wait. Is that true? That's not possible for the lock to have been cut by a nail file? I don't understand. Isn't this testimony in your favor? He is asserting that your client could not have possibly committed the crime that she is accused of. Well, in that case, my line of inquiry benefits you, so why are you arguing? Well, that's because she loves to argue. I do not. She always picks a fight about how she doesn't want to pick fights. Are you trying to embarrass me in front of every stranger we met on this trip? I wonder. The nail file is the best reinforced corundite slab on the market. It would be quite sufficient to cut through one of these cheap locks we use. Lucky, you're not helping. I'm not trying to. So it would be more accurate to say that it's your opinion that the lock could not have been cut by a third-rate blade, like a nail file. You could say that. Your honorable tyranny, this tangent is a waste of everyone's time. Concurred. Move it along. In such a mode, one might, in my opinion, the cut is too elegant. Brr. Wait, stop. Is this a confession? Not as such. It's a dialectual experiment. What does that even mean? It means that he is wasting the court's time. Objection, Your Alternia. This entire digression is pointless. Back on track, girls. Let's engage in a thought experiment. Yes. Opinion. Wait. Press. Much better. I agree. The facts don't care how you feel about them. Okay. What do you have in your evidence pile that could prove this beta tier nerd was lurking around the Jade Locker? Oh, this. You would make a suggestion like that, but this simple garbage has absolutely no bearing on the case at hand. Ah, fuck. So... it has to be that. Well, hold on. There's only one item on you lame enough to belong to KBerry. Yeah, I was right. I just presented it at the wrong spot. Objection. Here, I want you to take a look at this. Nah. It's a 125 injection molded polystyrene model of the model Imperial drone, last active during the Rustblood zombie rebellion of the Black Age. But of course everyone knows that. I didn't, not until you told me earlier. You never did explain what you were doing near the Jade Lockers, especially since you claim to hate Jade drama so much. Could it be that you were looking for something that belonged to you? Oh, he's beginning to sweat. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. Hi. What are you waiting for? Swoop in for the kill. Of course, if it doesn't belong to you, you wouldn't mind if I tossed it out. Wait. Objection. Well, before you get rolling, let me save you from wasting your breath. Huh? Yes, it's very clever for you to have manufactured an anti-alibi out of thin air. But you've made one very serious logical error that I simply cannot overlook. Oh? Did you forget the basic conceit of this trial?
Oh, I think I might have actually. There's so much going on, it's getting a little hard to follow.
Then let me brief you on the case so far. We're not trying to ascertain who was lurking. We're trying to figure out who broke into Bronya's locker. Even if Tigiri is the proprietor of this disgusting nerd object, how does that give him a motive?
Sweet obs from the Alternia. I decay if this sword boy worth me out of time.
Worthy of our time. Once again, we arrive at the only logical conclusion based on the evidence presented. Your client is G-U-I-L-T-Y. Great. No. Now, just what a minute, Styles. Give us a chance to mount a rebuttal before gloating, would you? Is that customary under this hip new trial process? I've never known you to postpone gloating under any circumstance. Of course not, but we're running a lab of sorts here. What kind of experiment would it be if we didn't test all the variables, huh? You know just how to sweet talk me. And how does His Honorable Tyranny feel about allowing the defense to mount a rebuttal? I'll allow it. One chance. Better pick carefully or it's game over, buddies. Let's take another look at the evidence and see if we can figure out why Tigiri was hanging around the Jade Lockers. Looks like there was a crack in the drone model that Tigiri repaired. Could be relevant. Oh, nail polish? Yeah, because it's black. Oh, maybe. And we will find out if this is a correct choice next time. I do believe this is the end of the trial for the next episode, I hope. This is taking a lot longer. If this was a real trial, it would have been over years ago. Hey, so with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, let me know in the comments below. And as always,